Hi everyone, Elisa here from Llama Unravel Crochet. Today I'm popping in for a quick what I've been working on video. So there was one project I showed you a few weeks ago, and that one I'm very close to being done. So I told you it was a very intricate pattern. So in the beginning it's difficult to not difficult, but there's a lot of instructions to teach you how to get the repeat to kind of shape it in the way it does. And so it's one of those ones, as I said, that you can't just watch TV and do it mindlessly. You really have to pay attention to the instructions. But once you get the hang of it, later on, it does get a lot quicker. You pretty much just do the repeat and then have to look how to do the point. It's the point of the shawl and then the sides. So that's the main part you really have to look at. Because they give you instructions and then you repeat them over and over again until it's the size you would like, and then you have to block it. So I haven't blocked mine yet because it's not 100% done. So I really like this. After Christmas time's over, I might make another one in a different color, and that is the Safron Shawl. Really came out nice. Let me show you the stitch work up close. So I really like it, but I want to see what it'll look like in a rainbow of colors. I think that'll look so cool. And so it was done, pretty much done. I had like a row left on this strip you're supposed to do up top, but I put too many single crochets up there, which I didn't realize till I got to like the second row, and then I kept going thinking I could fix it, and it's just easier at this point if I just take it all out and redo that section. So I was so happy I got done, and then when I messed up with that part, I kind of put it down. So I'm gonna have to come back to that soon and finish that. But I really like the way that turned out. Like really like that. So I don't usually wear shawls. I mean, I have a blanket for when I'm watching TV, and that's usually what I have. I have usually something big enough for me and at least one child to fit under or to lay across our laps when we're watching a movie on the couch. So that's usually what I use. I don't walk around with shawls. I like sweaters and things that I don't have to keep on because I'm constantly chasing my kids. But I might have to make a really big one of these for myself with a bunch of cakes in a rainbow or like a pastel colored one. I think I might do that eventually. That would look so cool. And I want to say this colorway is called Sirens. I don't remember. I got Millens from Lion Brand, and that's where this yarn came from. And I used I used two whole balls. Two whole cakes of Lion Brand Mandala for this. Okay. So that's my Safron Shawl, which I love. I think that's came out so well. Okay, so that's that. The next thing I'm going to show you. So if you haven't seen it yet, Yarn Hag Ryan and I are doing a crochet along. And I'll link that video down below. You have to check out her video and check out my video. On my video, there's a great, there's a little musical introduction to it in the beginning. And then I tell you about it. And then in Ryan, she shows you all the cool ones she made. She made some really nice ones. So she made more of the half double crochet ones. I have this weird obsession with C2C. I make plain C2C blankets. I make a lot more color work blankets than plain blankets. But if you haven't seen it yet, there's my tree blanket. And this one was half double crochet. So instead of doing with the 3 chains, you can do 3 double crochets. You decrease 1 chain, and then you just do 2 half double crochets, and you just do 2 half double crochets in each of your blocks, and that gives you a smaller size blanket. So that's that one. And I haven't gotten very far in it at the time of videoing because I try to video. School's crazy. One of my children has a hard time focusing, so I don't get to film a lot during the week, but on the weekends I try to film a bunch videos to post for the week. So hopefully I should be a lot farther along on the second one that I'm making, the second C2C one. The second C2C one I am making is going to be the regular C2C with the 3 double crochet. So we'll see how big that comes out. And then I'm going to crochet some Christmas balls to sew on there too, which I'm excited about. And I have to work on the star for this blanket. I can't decide what color to do it in yet. I thought about ordering some like shiny silver colored yarn, but then I was like, maybe I should just, I have some mustard colored, like gold colored yarn that it has this like partial shine to it, and I don't really know what to do with it because it doesn't fit with some stuff. I mean, I'm sure I can figure out something because I have enough of it to make an individual project out of it, but that might be good for the start too. I'm not sure yet, but when I do that, I will show you that. And then if you've seen it, there is the pillow. That's done. So if you haven't checked out that crochet along, check that out. The next thing I'm working on is, well, I finished. I'm waiting up the pattern now. So I am making a sweater. This is the child's version, and I'm finishing up an adult version of it right now. So I have to write up that pattern. And for this one, so I only did the adult one just to work out the pattern, but it was really, I really wanted, this one was made because Gina from yarnnut.com sent me some Mirafill cotton, and it is so nice, so nice. So I wanted to make a little top for my daughter in this blue, and then I end up I have some coastal cotton, and I keep buying more yarn, and I need to use some up, and the coastal cotton's just sitting there, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I like the effect with it, which is why I bought it. So I was like, let me just get rid of it. And then I was like, I should just use it up and make another one of these. So I have another one working that's for me, and I did it in strips of different color strips. It's like a few rows of pink, a few rows of purple, and that one actually looks really cool too. Although I really like this yarn and the color, I think that is just so pretty. If you haven't checked out yarnnut.com, she's got some she sells hobium and ice yarn, so you can buy them by the skein, and you don't have to worry about the cost of shipping, the high price of shipping, like coming from yarns coming out of the country, or coming into the country, with the cost of shipping. So that's a great place if you're looking for different yarns, because I know recently I was looking, so I was ordering stuff that I needed for some of my big blankets from Michael's, and I was just ordering a bunch of Pound of Love, so I had a whole bunch of some colors, but then I needed to get to a certain whatever the amount is to get free shipping, and I was like, some of their Karen cakes are out of stock, and there's just nothing was appealing. I wanted something different and fun to show you guys, and it just wasn't there. So that's why I like going ordering from other places. And so I've been checking out Gina at Yarn Nut, and I'm gathering a list of some things that I want to try. And so I want to get more unique yarn. So I have ice, and I wanted to try a hobium, but it's like $200 to get for free shipping, and then it's still, I don't want to spend that much, and it's a lot before then, for things that I'm not really sure what to buy yet. So, or what, because if I have projects in mind, it'd be different, but I'm still kind of planning on stuff, and it's just with Christmas and everything, I'm not looking to do that right now. So I'm going to go on her site and get a bunch of individual skeins and try some things out, and I can't wait for that. And I do, I'll tell you about that later. But so that's this from the cotton, which it feels so soft. part of me almost made a dish towel with this because I have very dry hands and sensitive. My hands get very sensitive. Like if I'm using some of the rougher yarns, my hands just dry out. I once got like, do you ever get those box paper cuts and they're huge? I once got one of them from using some rougher yarn after making a blanket with it. And it wasn't that rough. Like it wasn't like the old Craft Smart rough, but it was like Red Heart, like old. Some of the Red Heart is still rough, but what Red Heart used to be a few years ago. And I like my finger just, it took weeks for that to get better. It took a while. But anyway, so that's why I really like these unique yarns. And the best part is, even though I did add some texture to this with this project, this yarn was so pretty that you could just double crochet, half double crochet, whatever stitch you wanted, and the piece will come out beautiful just because of the color changes in the yarn. So that's that. And I'll have to show you the full body one, the adult one. And I'm trying to write this pattern up so that anyone can make it no matter what your gauge is. So the instructions will be for you to, you have to start with foundation stitches and that kind of thing. And you can customize it according to your measurements so it'll fit the way you want. So that is that project. So I don't have any of my other project with. I have a lot of things I'm working on. I have more shape blankets coming, and I have a couple other blankets like that. I've been crocheting some dowels, and I've been crocheting all kinds of things, but it's Christmas time, so I'm trying to gear what I'm doing towards things that are also gifts and things like that. So when they are done, as I'm finished those, I will show you, and hopefully I'll be back soon. I know it's been about 2 weeks since I don't know, it might have been longer than that, about 2 weeks or so since I've done what am I working on videos. But school's been a little bit rough lately, having a lot of focus issues, but that's okay. Not a big deal. We'll get through it. And hopefully I'll see you in maybe a week or two. I'll show you the next few things I've been working on. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.